video is about the number one, oh yes, the number one reason that people are happy or not. Which path do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the trail to happiness and joy and having abundance in the things that are important to you in your life? Or do you want to complain and be on the other path that you feel kind of lost on, you're not really sure what direction you've got? Hang in here, because I'm going to tell you the number one way to get happy. Do you hear the river in the background? It reminds me about getting into the flow. And when I think about getting into the flow in life, that is the connection to happiness. What is that flow? It's connection. Connection to God, source, your higher self, your intuition, your gut instinct. And it's letting go of programming and stuff that you believe is going to make you happy. I think most people have no clue what is really going to make them happy. Oh, it's going to be the new car, it's going to be the new job, it's going to be the new relationship. That's not it. It's the connection. Now, let me give you an example, because I thought about this in Michigan, that has now a foot of snow, and we're in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, enjoying the trails in the Smoky Mountains. Yay for the Happiness Trail. So I was driving down my road, and there were about 2 inches of snow when I was in Michigan, and I noticed that every single driveway except for mine and another one was completely shoveled. And so people in their 50s and 60s were getting out there and shoveling and snow blowing their driveways. And my question is, if it's not for a functional reason, because people need to be safely guided up the driveway, or they're having visitors, not a lot of visitors right now, so why put up the Christmas lights everywhere? Why shovel if you don't need to shovel? And you can just go back and forth and get in and out of your driveway with no problem and not have to spend the 40 minutes of back-breaking shoveling. Why? Because people are often choosing the path of their neighbors, or the path of their programming, or the path of what they think they're supposed to do. How many times do you do something on a holiday, or you do something for somebody else because you feel like you're supposed to, you have to? It's an obligation. You've always done it that way. Or people put pressure on you to perform or to be like everybody else. But if you really start to ask yourself, does it bring me joy in almost every instance? Does it bring me joy to do this favor for somebody? Is it bringing me joy to put up the Christmas lights, to shovel, to clean up something that doesn't really have to be cleaned up? I'm just asking you, and from what I've found in the people that are most joyful in the world, everywhere, and I've traveled all over places in the world, and people that are most joyful find it here. Some of the happiest people I met in Africa had nothing, but they shared everything they had when we came to visit, and they sang songs together and were connected because they're connected to what's important, that inner happiness inside, not trying to impress other people or go on social media and do what you think or post what you think everybody else is expecting to hear. So it's a conscious effort to say, what would bring me joy right now? Do I need to go this way? Do I need to go that way? Is it staying in an incredibly expensive hotel? Maybe, no problem with that. Or is it staying in a less expensive hotel and having more expenditures in other ways to do things, attractions, fun, adventures, experiences? So that's the key. That is the number one reason that people find happiness and are happy most of the time because they continually tap inside and say, will that really bring me joy? Will that move me forward into a place of inspiration? Will I feel gratitude? In this moment, does it feel right? So, I encourage you, that's you, to find your happiness by asking the question, what is going to make me happy in this moment? And try your best to follow that. Sometimes people even think it's a relationship or I'm supposed to get married and have so many kids and whatever. That might not be your happiness. It's okay. Whatever that is, find it within yourself and keep challenging yourself to stay on the happiness trail so that you too can get your happy on no matter where you are.